Really though, comparing seawater stirred up by the beauty of the moon to the ugly waves created by the effects of human desire is rather an insult to the ocean.
Why does everyone avoid me?
Hey, Riddle, why is bread so expensive anyway? I mean, if it was a little cheaper, we wouldn't have to steal it for people.
Everything in the world slowly fades with time. It is very difficult to remain still and keep things exactly as they are in just one particular moment. But because everything shifts only a little bit at a time, no one really notices the change.
But if you're in your own dream, how can you be so completely positive that what's happening is only a dream? And if what you're experiencing in the dream is so realistic to you, how can you even tell what's actually the real world?
Are you still messing around with that stuff? You need to look at things with your own two eyes. You'd see things a whole lot clearer if you weren't always looking at them through bent glass.
Well, mineral powder does have its uses, you know. But just because it's useful doesn't mean it should be used.
They like the convenience of it so much, they don't see the danger they'll be faced with later.
Unless someone does something about this soon, there won't be anything anyone can do to stop it.
No matter how much time passes, war remains.
A lifetime to build, but it only takes a moment to destroy. You know, human beings really are masters of destruction.
Were my feelings real? Or was it all just some kind of illusion? Everything I've ever done has always just been an act. But at least at the end, I want to be the real me.
But there are some things we must never forget, no matter what. Tragic memories that we have to carve firmly in stone, so that the wind can never blow them away.
Listen, when you eliminate all the other possibilities, you cannot escape the truth that remains, no matter how difficult it may be to accept.
You know, I've been thinking about it a lot, and if I couldn't use magic, I don't think I would have ever felt this desire to go out and help other people like this. If that had been the case, I would have never set out on this journey, and I probably would have never had the chance to meet you.
It's because of despicable people like you that tragedies like what happened to Claves occur in the first place.
It's strange. I seem to remember the view being much more beautiful when I was younger, even though there weren't nearly as many lights then as there are now.
We can't allow ourselves to be led by others. We must take charge of our own destinies and decide our future. It doesn't matter what the outcome may be. The choice is the important thing.
There's no way she could know what I'm going to draw before I do it. That doesn't make any sense. No one knows what they're gonna get before they draw. That's why people can have hope for the future.
It requires much more courage to take a step back than it does to take a step forward. Would you not agree? After all, there is no guarantee that there will be ground to stand upon.
Most people live their lives turning their backs on things too difficult to face. Ignoring what hurts you eventually becomes a habit, the natural thing to do. If we only allow ourselves to see what we want to see, we just end up fooling ourselves more and more.
Why did Polka, of all people, have to suffer like that? What the hell is wrong with this world? Let me educate you. Nothing, absolutely nothing lasts forever. That's why, for the short time we're here, we gotta try to make things a little better. Putting everything you've got, into whatever it is you do, that's what life is all about.
If we're going to be saving the world, I at least want us to have something to remember it all by.
But it's strange. I don't regret it at all. For once, it actually felt like we were on equal footing.
When one thing comes to an end, something else starts up right after. That's what they call the natural order of things.
I'd also like to help any way that I can. Things will be different from now on, and I'll wait. I won't resort to that until the last possible moment.
We're all in this together. And as long as we stick together, work together, it'll work out somehow. We'll make sure it does.